As of today, Minthouse is officially going live as Futovia. So I have just rebranded my company, and it's for a few different reasons, which I'll talk about in this video. But I thought it'd be fun to make a little video commemorating the day, because this is actually pretty close to the 3rd birthday of the incorporation of my company. So I've been running this company for 3 years now. It was incorporated in March 28th of 2022, off the top of my head. And it's the 13th of March today, the time of this recording. So it's just about, we're just coming up to 3 years. I will say I've been working for 3 years and a bit, because technically the first versions of Minthouse I started working on before incorporating the company. I just started doing projects under the kind of Minthouse name around December of 2021. And we have changed, the primary reasons actually for marketing reasons. Minthouse is a name that firstly a lot of people don't remember, and I don't know if they'll remember Futovia more, but Minthouse is also a company in the US that does apartments and stuff that's totally unrelated to what we do. And we don't infringe on any trademarks or anything like that, but we do compete with them for SEO and social media space. So when we're posting on LinkedIn, when we're posting on social media, if you search Minthouse, you will often find this like apartment company in New York, which does cool things, but they're totally unrelated to us. And so we wanted to have a distinct name and stand out from them, but also in general. And I went through loads of names. It was very, very troublesome. And I wanted to also find a .com domain. I specifically wanted one of those because I think, I don't know, for me also, it's just a bit of kind of like, this is an official thing, not just some side project. I think .com is it's the blue chip standard of domains as far as those go. And Futovia is also a term that's just not, it's very easy to rank for in SEO. Futovia is not a word. It is just invented, and it actually comes from Futovia. So the idea actually it was inspired by Accenture's philosophy around their name, which is accent on the future. They kind of made that into Accenture. And I thought that's a pretty creative way of coming up with a word that is, there's an idea behind it. And I kind of took from the Portuguese word futuro, which is future, and via, which is, it's a word in Portuguese, but also in many other Latin-based languages. The via is a path, and it's essentially future path. And the main reason behind that is because I think at the end of the day, what we have the ability to do as a software agency, and I think a lot of people sometimes call agencies boring businesses, but I think if you really think about it, at least as a software agency, we get to help businesses literally use the forefront of technology. And technology is changing really quickly. The way that we work today is not the same way that we will work in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. And to be able to have an impact on that and to have a tangible, say in how we help other humans kind of in society around us use this technology, I think is really exciting. And so it's the future way, and that's essentially what we want to help bring to companies around the world. And so that's the idea behind the rebrand. It is futovia.com. It is Futovia on all socials. If you Google Futovia, we'll be there soon. We'll rank for it probably quite shortly. I mean, the domain just went live with the website today. It's probably not there. Well, it's not there right now, but maybe in 2 weeks when this video goes up, it should be. But yeah, it's very exciting. And outside of that, I am going to put a lot more into social media marketing. And this is something in general that we are doing more of, and I'm very, very excited about to bring. We are going to focus and double down a lot more on AI projects, because I think that's where a lot of the opportunity is to bring better tools to companies. There is a reason for the hype, and but I really do want to focus on use cases. Like, we are really an agency that wants to be focused on bringing the future of work to people, not just making complicated AI things for the sake of it, not just making AI automations for the sake of it, which is something that I think is overly done. I think too many people they make automations because they can, but I think the real impact is in finding the really useful use cases in companies. And I think there's a lot of that to be uncovered still. So that's it. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. I need to update links and stuff all over, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of links pointing to Minthouse still, but I'm going to fix those over time. But yeah, we're coming up on our 3rd incorporation birthday, and I am very, very excited to have this new rebrand live. I'm pretty proud of this brand. A lot more thought went into it than the original Minthouse one, which I kind of threw together quickly. But yeah, we really kind of did this a little bit more, and I'm very excited to be launching this. Well, I'm very excited to see it through and see it grow. I'm going to leave it at that. Feel free to comment any questions. I will reply to as many as possible.